Welcome to the Muse and happy Cyber Monday, everyone. This is the show where I talk about your favorite music topics all through the internet. And on deck for this week's show include Lostprophets, One Direction, and Simple Plan. And basically, you can follow along in the description below, and I will post links to your topics. You can view at this amount of time you can go to this topic or whatever, and follow along and choose the topics that you want to view and stuff like that. So anyways, this is the Muse, and I'm Brad LaPlante, and I'll be your host. We begin with One Direction and their new album Midnight Memories, which came out on Monday, which was a week ago. It came out on Monday, November 25th, but it's a really good album. I reviewed it. The link to the review is in the description below. You guys check it out there and stuff. But anyways, the best songs off of the album are Best Song Ever, Story of My Life, and Little Back Dress, along with Happily. That is a pretty good song. So anyways, basically what you have here is One Direction, creating that sort of vibe you want from a band. It's catchy, it's fun, it's pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about it personally was that it was unoriginal in a lot of ways. But for the most part, Midnight Memories was actually a really good album, and I absolutely, fantastically just loved it. It was perfect and excellent and great and stuff. So anyways, if you guys are looking for a new album to listen to, maybe a new band to listen to, check out One Direction's Midnight Memories, and you will not be, you won't be depressed about it. The band will go on tour this winter. You guys check them out on tour. I know that they just announced a Detroit show, and everyone was blowing up about it here. So, you guys check it out there and stuff. But, anyways, so you have them coming to Detroit on August 16th, 2014, and stuff. So, I mean, whatever you want to do, go to onedirection.com to find out more tour dates from them, and you can view it there. So, there you go. And now we take it on from One Direction news to Simple Plan news. We have Simple Plan, which is, they're a Canadian pop-punk band, if you don't know who they are. Simple Plan will be releasing their new album titled Get Your Heart On, The Second Coming. It's actually not an album, it's more of an EP type deal. It has 7 songs on it, and it's great. Absolutely fantastic. And if you did not know, Simple Plan released an album in 2011. It was titled Get Your Heart On, and it was absolutely fantastic. My favorite songs off of the album were probably Jet Lag, featuring Natasha Bedingfield, Can't Keep My Hands Off of You featuring Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, and then it had Loser of the Year, Summer Paradise featured Kanan, and then they later did songs with Sean Paul, MKTO, and bands like that, or artists like that, I should say. And then there was this song, Save My Life, which was a great song. Anyways, this EP has the same feel as, I call it Part 1 of Get Your Heart On. The top song off of Part 2 is probably The Rest of Us. You have The Rest of Us, you have you have a song titled, there's just a lot of good songs off of it. Out of My System was really good. And then there was this one, it was called The Lucky One, that was really good, and every single song off the album was just really good, and you guys can check out my album review. It's coming on Wednesday, and you guys can check it out there. And then there's stuff like that, but Simple Plan going on tour this fall, I think it is. They're going on tour in the winter, and then they'll be coming out with a new album later in 2014, I should say. So, there you go. You guys can stream the album in the description below, and stuff like that. Now, if you guys remember Ian Watkins from the Lostprophets, he pleads the lead singer for the Lostprophets. He's pretty heavy rocker, and he actually just pleaded guilty to child sex offenses. Now, I know, okay, so he basically kind of, he was accused of doing it earlier, and then he never really admitted to it, but now he pled guilty. And he will most likely be going to jail for 11 charges against him. The Associated Press reports that the charges including attempting to rape a baby and conspiring to rape another and then making child pornography. The charges are pretty intense, and it's like, you don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad. So, yeah, it's awful. The singer is currently on trial in Cardiff, Wales, which is all the way over across the sea. It's along with two other female fans who reportedly sexually abused their children upon the request of walk-ins. And, you know, they're not supposed to do that. I understand that they were kind of forced into doing it, but you're still supposed to tell someone about this guy. Don't do it. So, anyways, the investigating police reportedly found evidence on a disc of him committing the acts, and he says he can't even remember doing it. He actually is a cocaine and crystal meth user and forces victims to use the drugs as well. So, there you go. I don't know much about stuff, but I mean, I do know that you're not supposed to do that. That's bad. That's bad. Don't. That's actually god-awful. That's actually just really god-awful. I can't even explain how bad that is. But things happen, and stuff happens, and whatever. Him and the two women who were included will be sentenced on December 18th. And the Lostprophets, meanwhile, will be splitting up after the arrest. And now we move on to the albums out this week. You guys can check them out in the description below and stuff like that. But Britney Spears comes out with her new album titled Britney Jean. Boston comes out with a new album titled Life, Love, Hope. Life, Love, and Hope. Crown the Empire comes out with a new album titled Voices. And Chris Brown comes out with X. And then Simple Plan comes out with Get Your Heart On, The Second Coming. And Black Flag comes out with their new album titled What The. And then Jake Owen comes out with Days of Gold. Guys, check them out. It's all in the description below. And stuff like that. But for the most part, that's all I have for you guys today. So that does it for this week's episode of the Muse. You guys should check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I will see you guys again on Wednesday when I review Simple Plan's new album or EP titled Get Your Heart On, The Second Coming. You guys check it out there. And subscribe and like this video for more videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you guys later, and have fun, everyone. See you Wednesday. Bye.